Hello ladies and gentlemen, how you all doing? I do hope you all fantastic. Let's get started with Kingdom 697. What did that say? A general's duty. Okay, that sounds interesting. That sounds fascinating. But before we start, hi, how are you? Kanki just executed 100k soldiers that had given up. Let's see how this goes. A general's duty, 697. As always, if you can support the original content, go ahead and do so. If you can't, then obviously you can't. It do be like that sometimes. With that said, just all the skulls. It looks like that was drawn with pen rather than pencil. How it's usually. This was all drawn with pen. It looks like just the mountains of skulls, which is crazy. Because that means that after they beheaded them, they also, I mean, granted, we don't know how much time elapsed, I guess, but like they also seem to have flayed them and skinned their skin alive from their bones. But it could just be a long time has passed and thus the maggots have eaten all the skin. I don't know. Kantan, everyone is shook. Everyone is crying. They're all like, "What?" The birds, the messengers go out everywhere. Kanju, the birds. From Gyoha, right? Please take a look. Maybe it's some development after Kanki's victory. Well now, what? Lord Mikai, urgent report. Kanki has killed his captured prisoners. Prisoners? The defeated soldiers who surrendered? How many? First thought is how many? Majesty, this number hasn't been confirmed, but in the message. How many, sire? The message wasn't clear on the number, but General Kanki has massacred many tens of thousands of prisoners. What are they gonna do now? Are they gonna like reprimand him? Like actually, like, you're a naughty boy, Kanki. You shouldn't have done that. That's a war crime. Massacred many tens of thousands. Ace is shook. My Lord Emperor. You understand, right, Shogun-kun? We're in a very delicate situation now. Destroying other states is not the path to the unification of China. You have to win the small folks over, that's the main thing. To the unification of China. We must grow to live alongside each other. This is a catastrophic blunder. We have slaughtered our fellow countrymen. News of this tragedy will spread throughout China. This won't just damage our standing with the families of those men, but of other countries who hear of this as well. Enough, Rishi. We get it. Why did we make that fiend one of the six greats anyway? Because of his talent, because of his prowess on the battlefield. He got you that victory. That's that's the issue. He's too valuable, but he's too much of a loose cannon. I don't understand military affairs as well as you all do, but I did tell you that making Kanki one of the six was dangerous. He misunderstood the freedom to wage war we gave him. One of the six greats, the most evil of the lot, is beyond our control. We know that, but this isn't the time to talk about this. Shoei-kun, how many soldiers under your direct command can you muster? Oh, is he going after Kanki? Like, is he like, okay, we need to kill him? That's too far. Because Shoei-kun is nice. He's nice. Like, Mel was like, actually no, it was one of his subordinates, the one with the twirly mustache, that was saying, oh, in terms of physical prowess, he's on par with Mobu, and we all know his mental prowess. Is that what's going on here? Here she got Black Cavalry unit, and Koryu's unit too. Where do you intend to send them, sire? Obviously, to Kanki. Just like that, he's made a swift decision. But is this gonna work though? Kanki's men are loyal to him. They're not loyal to the crown, they're loyal to him. So you're fighting an all-out war against one of your own, basically. And that's gonna cost a lot of soldiers' manpower because they're one of their own. They were under your wing, essentially. So even if you lose, win or lose regardless, you're still gonna lose a lot of men that were fighting your cause. Heyo outskirts, the Hishin unit encampment. Ugh. Are you okay, right? Yeah, just throwing up. I feel sick. Did you overdo it yesterday? I don't know. I've just been feeling sick for a while. Morning sickness. Why is it so noisy at the captain's place? I only just heard about this, but yesterday night, Kanki soldier massacred the soldiers who surrendered. Tens of thousands of them, they said. Oh, so that's what Shiki meant in my dream. Alright, there. Cough. Curate, I feel awful. Massage my back. Like this? Not really. Oh. Damn! Kanki knew we would stop him if we were there. That's why he sent us to pursue the enemy so far out. If we were closer, this wouldn't have... I knew he was horrible. But this is crossing a line. Even Naki, damn. This really pisses me off. An actual massacre. We're going back. We're going to beat the crap out of Kanki. And continue what those prisoners started in infighting at the worst possible moment. Shin, let's go, Ten. She's probably going to say no. We can't go, idiot. What? Think about our position. You are just a general. Kanki's one of the 6 greats. This isn't the time to pick a fight with him. We'll go if you go, but if you get close to Kanki, it's going to be an all-out war. That doesn't matter. It does matter. If you're actually serious about this, you better resign as a general right now, Shin. What, Ten? What the hell? Shin, he can't calm down. We know he's a hothead, and that's how he's gotten this far. But Kanki must have, like, I know he was pissed and whatnot, but he must have, like, a way out, basically. That's what I'm looking for. Like, he knows people are gonna come after him. He knows his own men are gonna, the men of Shin are gonna come after him, not the character, the state. So he must have something up his sleeve, like some way out to talk his way out of that. I think. I don't know. Right now, we need to carry out the general's orders. What do you mean by that? Once the Zhao hear of the massacre, they'll be enraged. They might send armies in full force from Heiau here. Kanki's army is in tatters right now. They need time to recover. The Hishin unit needs to establish a line of defense to protect them. The hell? To protect them? The damn Kanki army, that's right. That is the duty this army must fulfill. No way. If we do this, Kanki is going to get away from the scot-free. Do you get that? It's the nature of war. That's not going to happen. He massacred so many. Tens of thousands. He will face justice. That will happen. It definitely will. She's crying, but like, I mean, technically, you lot always do the same too. Like I know it's war and whatnot, but you're still slaughtering people just because they give it up. I mean, obviously there's a significance because they had no intention of continuing to fight. But like, war is war at the end of the day. You know, that's why it's such a horrible thing. Because like, yeah, you might raise the white flag, but not everyone's gonna follow that. I know in this case they're trying to conquer, not just win. They're not just trying to win a war. They're trying to conquer and liberate. No, liberate is the wrong term because the people aren't oppressed, but they're trying to create a dynasty basically. And it's very unusual for them, for someone wanting to create a dynasty, and then massacring the people, because you're never going to get the small folk on your side. But is there really a difference between people that have surrendered and people that are still fighting? Yes, in principle, absolutely. Morally, absolutely. But and Kanki, it's not like he's immoral. That's not the case. He's just, he doesn't show it, but he's very loyal to his men. And if they are very loyal to him, he'll remain very loyal to them. And so with what happened, we saw that, we see that. But to him, there's probably no distinction between soldiers that surrendered and soldiers that didn't. That's just the way it is. But it's not your job to do that. The person who won't forgive these atrocities is the king of Shin, Ace. 9 days later, here comes the army. Boss, Sir Marin. Urgent news, Sir Marin. Where is the boss? He's here, in a tent somewhere. Well then, I'll tell you first, huh? What is it? I think Marin should know, honestly, what it is. Like, let's be totally honest. Urgent news from the Southwest Guards. An army is heading this way, huh? Southwest, he said. They aren't enemies. They're friendly. Probably reinforcements. Well, yes, they're not enemies, but a messenger from the army said something odd to our guards. Something odd. What is it? That army is the... Wow. I did not expect that. For him to be here personally, ooh. I thought he would be sending out Shoei-kun, not for him to be here personally. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is fantastic. This is fun. This is spectacular. Chapter 698. The reason for massacre. Yeah, he wants to know the reasoning behind it all. And hear it in person as well. Oh. I did not expect the fact that he would be here in person himself. I'm hyped. Stoked. Mariah stoked. The king person left Kanju and came to the front. I think everyone knows shit. Crap. The king's army. Are you sure? He's not here to congratulate us. He has to be enraged about the massacre. Yeah, Maran is sweating bullets. If this was an ordinary punishment, he would have just called boss back to Kanju. He couldn't wait, so he led his army here. This man just said, nah, we're going there right now. Army here immediately. This is as bad as it gets. The king must be seething with rage. The boss and the rest of us might face a truly terrible outcome. The king's army, how many? Several tens of thousands. Oh shit. Shit. That many. They're not. Yeah, they're here. They're here in case there is war. They will take you all out. They're not messing around. Maran, the messenger, is expecting a reply. What do we say? The messenger told us to get the boss out to meet them. He was real cocky too. Yeah, good reason though, to be fair. Tell them to slow down their army's approach. Their army's march. We still need time to reorganize after the battle. Iki, bring the boss, Kokuo, and Ringyoku here immediately. Yes, sir. And the Zeno clan. Also the Shuma clan. Gather all the strongest clans here at one. They're like, ah, shit, this is gonna go south. What all of them? Shut up and start running. We've just received word from Kangi's messenger. They want to meet at the plains northwest from here, which means they could easily gather their troops there if they wanted to. We expected this. Spread out our ranks, yes. I feel like Shoei-kun should be here as well, considering how strong physically he actually is. But like, they've got the numbers right now. Like, Kangi's unit has been decimated. Oh my goodness. Form the left wing, sir. As recorded in the records of the Grand Historian, after Kanki defeated Kocho, the Shin Emperor Asa made his appearance on the field. Nah, they're all sweating bullets. They're sweating like mad. I want to see Kangi's face. I mean, he's gonna be calm as usual. Like that's gonna be. Let's be honest, right? He's gonna come out of his tent. He's gonna be calm as flip. And that's what I'm saying. He must have like, he must be thinking of some reasoning or something. Honestly, that's the only thing I can think of. Because they're all here for words, but they've got their weapons drawn and everything. When the king is here personally, yeah, he's just like, look at me, I'm badass. But you're in front of the king right now. Behave yourself, son. Hey! Is this how you greet your king, bastards? Boss, that's not... It's fine, Shogun-kun. We already knew that this man lacks manners. I feel like Asa should be a lot harsher. I feel like... I kind of want to actually, like, properly, like, seriously diss Kanki. Like, yeah, instead of just, he lacks manners, I wish he would have put, like, we already know that this man lacks a spine, that he's a coward, that he's a fool. I don't know, and it doesn't quite apply to Kanki, I guess, but, like, I kind of want that, you know, I kind of want that, just to see Kanki's reaction, because right now he's trying to play it cool. Inside he's probably breaking it, but, like, he's trying to play it cool right now. You know why I'm here, don't you? Don't beat around the bush, give it to me straight. Why did you massacre the prisoners? No reason. Just felt like killing them, so I did. That's it. You damn Kanki. The laws of war forbids killing prisoners of war without a reason. Great generals are not exempt from these laws. Furthermore, the number of dead is abysmal. It is inexcusable. Depending on your next words, I may order another beheading right here. I'm different from you, see. I don't joke around. This guy is a fucking G, bro. This guy's a fucking G, bro. Like, who said? Ooh, Okay, this no. We're gonna read that once again. We're gonna read that once more. We're gonna read that once more. I don't feel worthy of reading that right now. The laws of war forbids killing prisoners of war without a reason. Great generals are not exempt from these laws. Furthermore, the number of dead is abysmal. It is inexcusable. Depending on your next words, I may order another beheading right here. I'm different from you, see? I don't joke around. Answer me. Why did you kill them? Straight up. This man is a G. Slip my mind. I see. Hyoshiga. Off with his head. You know what you're in for. If you kill him, you won't be leaving here alive. Step. Your threats won't stop this judgment. Boss, run. I got this. Please wait. Of course, he... Marin is cool. Marin is cool. But she was about to die. He cut through her sword. Oh, she was like literally that close to dying. What is it? Right. Let me explain our situation. I'm sorry for the late introduction. I'm Kanki's close aide, the gentleman. No, the tactician. Marin. Why we had to massacre, exterminate them? There's no proper reason for it, and we've been telling you to spit it out already. Out with it. Yeah, yes. There was still a chance that the Kocho army could rally their soldiers and defeat us. It was a miracle we defeated the Kocho army. Once the headquarters fell, this guy is like pulling something out of his ass right now. I was like assuming a head, but no, he's literally pulling something out of his ass right now, and he's just talking. That's like, he's a good improv master. He's great for this. This is literally fight or flight, and he knows if they fight, they lose. So it's literally just flight in the form of fighting to survive. It was a miracle we defeated the Kocho army. Once the headquarters fell, because of our surprise attack, the forces were in disarray. We spread false information that reinforcements from Osen's army had arrived and they believed us and surrendered. But, well, we captured more prisoners than we expected. Truly, at that time, their military strength was overwhelmingly greater than ours. If they discovered that there were no reinforcements and realized that they could overpower us, they would all revolt at once. We would not be able to stop them. They're also the enemies who fled. If they came back, we'd be doomed. We had no choice. We had to prevent that at all costs. We had no choice. Yes, that's why we did it. I didn't want to I didn't want to take this that far. Was there no other way? Huh? Was it absolutely necessary to kill all of them like that? From what you say, all you need to do was match the strength of the prisoners to stop them. You don't have to kill every last man to do that. Well, Marin, well, yes, but you Kanki soldiers have been needlessly killing those who could be spared for years now. Cuckoo, that's rich. You're angry about people being killed. You are the one who started this invasion. Therefore, you're the one who has killed the most people in this world, King of Shin. And that's the end, damn it. It's look, right? Look, it's kind of the argument that I was making, you know, that it's just a matter of perspective, whether, you know, you kill people that aren't that are fighting and that have surrendered. It's kind of just a perspective matter of things. So I'm not here to be, you know, I'm not here to judge Kanki. I think it's, I think, right, and this is going to be an unpopular, probably a very unpopular opinion. In his shoes, I probably would have done the same. And my thought process behind that is, these are soldiers that if you let them go, they can come back and like even, you know, while they were being set free, some of them were like, thank you, I just want to go back to my family. But then we also saw the thoughts and of others that were like, just wait, I'm gonna regroup and we're gonna come back. So they didn't even, not all of them had lost the will to fight. They surrendered for the sake that, you know, they were outpowered, that they were overpowered, that they were, that they were overpowered by Kanki's units. They had lost the battle, but they didn't think they had lost the war. So essentially, you're stopping a tougher battle in the future. But I also very much get the perspective that there is no need to do all that once they've surrendered. Because, like, you know, if you lot surrender, you do expect the other side to, you know, be kind as well. Because you're only going to create more Mangokus, you know, who are just fueled by revenge and nothing more, and just commit atrocities in the name of revenge. So it's a scenario of where you can side with both sides, and I don't think any side is wrong. Honestly, I know that the popular opinion would be for it to, for me to say, you know, it would probably be a lot more popular if I were to say, well, Kanki is wrong in the scenario, but he is and he isn't, and that's why in terms of like surrender, I've always found that to be a tricky topic in a war, because ultimately you fought each other to death, but now just because one person, you know, is losing, now you're suddenly supposed to spare them, despite the fact that you've been fighting each other and killing each other for days, for weeks, for months, and now suddenly just because they themselves think, oh, we can't win anymore, haha, let's surrender. It's kind of, you know where I'm coming from? It's kind of like oh, we started all this, or we fought all this, but now that we actually are losing, let's just give up, haha, so because we'll survive, because they'll spare us, haha, you know, in that kind of vein. So it's an odd one, it's a tricky one. I don't blame anyone, but I do want to see how this continues. I think the next chapter should be out in a few days, so we'll see then, ladies and gentlemen. But I will see all of you next time. Actually, I'll see all of you then. Until then, have a nice day, peace out, and as always, bye. Let me know what you all think on this topic, because I'm pretty sure my opinions are unpopular, but regardless, you know, I'm always going to share them, so it do be like that.